Brought to you by Flat Earth Industries. Why does that take such a shitty picture of that holographic moon? Or, I mean, typically normal moon. Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? I know there are people out there that are forced to watch this video. They're forced to. They have no choice because they're flat earth whores like I am. They're going to see it and they're going to say, oh, flat earth, flat earth. I got to watch this. And they're going to see it and they're going to go, oh, this has no facts. Somebody should have the balls to comment and tell him he's dumb. Oh, he already does that to himself. Oh, that's too bad because point click, point click, point click. Hey, guess what? It's July 29th, 2015. It's almost August 23rd. You know what I like to pretend? I like to pretend that when I'm not up here, other people are up here. And they're from the future. And they're trying to retrace my steps. And since it's such a compartmentalized future, they don't even ask why they're doing it. They just do it. And they collect data. But then as soon as I come back up here, they scatter. Ooh, here he comes. Quick, hide. And then when I leave, they're up here taking evidence. They're taking out their tape measures. They're plotting where I walked, finding out, what am I doing up here? He can't simply just try, he can't simply just be trying to, keep off drugs. There's got to be something else. Something else. And they'll never find out my master plan. In reality, I'm up here just to keep them employed. Right? That's just a plane. It's just a plane. And those time travelers from the future, they're gonna wonder, why did he say that? Why did he say it's just a plane? What's he not telling us? What's he not saying? What's really going on? Is it a plane? How come he just said it's just a plane? What's really going on? That's just a plane. That happens all the time. There's people in it. They're going somewhere. They're coming from somewhere. It's normal. I'm oblivious to it. It's normal. See, there he goes again. There's something in this. Something's up. He's up to no good. But since they're from the future, they can't interfere. They can't interfere because it's such a compartmentalized future that they're afraid of getting fired. Because there's only like, a couple jobs left in the future. And I pretend that one is making plastic and the other one is stacking plastic. Yeah. And let's see, what else? Oh, and there's other people from the other future, from the future that somebody changed, that doesn't affect this future unless somebody gets told about it, which I just told you. So don't tell anybody else, or it'll just, it'll just get weird. But I like to pretend that there's elevators that go sideways. And they're only big enough for like one person. And that one person has to like scratch down. He has to like get down inside. He has to get inside it, Because it was such, they made them before with like enough room for a bunch of people, but people just didn't like to have to look at other people. So this is in the future, mind you, where, there's only a couple jobs. And we don't want, the people who make the plastic to have to talk with the people who stack them, because they'll just start arguing and go, why did you stack it that way? Well, because you made it this way. Well, I only made it this way because you have to stack it that way. What, it would just it would just not work out. So that's why there's people from the future collecting data from my imagination to return back to the future and have it compartmentalized even more, so then the final product can be turned into plastic and stacked properly. Yeah. And the elevators will continue to go sideways with a guy inside, one at a time, going, this is way better. I'm so glad they thought of this. And there lies the problem. You don't know. Your imagination has been crushed by magnetized cereal and McDonald's that does or does not have, stuff in it that may or may not have been fed stuff that, you don't know. And that's why the future police are here, to make sure that I don't tell you too many truths mixed in with too many lies of too much imagination that's being forced upon me from my brain, and it's captured by the plastic, which is stacked in elevators going sideways. So that explains everything. Obviously, I've said too much, but that's okay, because you know what I'm talking about. Not one guy. There's one guy I'm talking to be continued.